in the MML. I am SeriousJest, and my man BernieBuffon is here in the booth with me. Are you ready for some exciting Challenge League action in the DLC War Play Pool?
I sure am, buddy. The Battle of the Brothers. This is going to be a bloodbath.
Both of these guys are brothers, like you just said. We are about to watch the Green IronJawz and Orc team host Kill, Kill, and Kill, and that is a Chaos team. Am I right?
It is, yeah. It's Orcs versus Chaos, and there's been a lot of smack talk about this game. This has been going on for weeks. Soon as Jambo Rambo got in the same play pool as MightyChaz, and to add extra spice, it is a conference game. Not only is it in the play pool, it's a conference game. So added kudos to the bragging rights here. And yeah, this, like I said, the smack talk's been unreal. I expect them to put on a show. They have guaranteed they're going to put on a show. Expect throwing, expect fouling, expect just everything. I think it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
And it's just going to be, it looks to me like when Chaos faces off against Orcs, it's usually a matter of, does the Mighty Blow get a hold of the Armor 8 first, or does the Claw get a hold of the Armor 9 first? Which is a lot more exciting than, you know, sometimes two heavy armor teams just going at each other and not really breaking much.
Yeah. I mean, the problem with Chaz tonight is his team's like built for next season, and he's got no Claw, and I think he's got one Mighty Blow piece in his full team, so... Yeah, so, I mean, like I say, it's good. He's done well. I mean, he was unlucky against Demented. He went down 2-1. First guy to score against Demented this season. So, Chaz is probably, out of the two of them, he is the more experienced player. But that Orc team looks scary with an Agility 5 blitzer. But like I say, we'll get on that in a moment. I do have MightyChaz with me, and then I also have Jambo Rambo. So I'll just quickly have a word with them before the start. And
this will be
we'll
an
see how
MML
they
first,
go.
A pre-game interview here. With the
pre-game
interview. It's been a hyped up event.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, obviously, I've got one of them downstairs, one upstairs, so there's no, like, cheating going on, so I'll close the door. And we've got MightyChaz first. And first of all, Chaz, what are you going to do? Can you give us any promises?
That I'm going to kill his whole team.
And how are you going to do that?
I'm going to just stamp all over him.
And you're going to have about over 200 grand worth of inducements. Can you tell us now what you're going to be taking?
I'm going to try and get a wizard and maybe an extra mercenary if I can.
And I've heard on the grapevine that you've been going about this Agility 5 Blitzer Orc. You're going to try and kill. Is that true?
Yeah. I'm going to try and kill him. Is a danger to me, so going down.
Any score predictions or kill box predictions?
I'm going to kill one of his Black Orcs, injure the Agility 5 piece. That's going to be 3-1.
3-1 to you?
Yeah, to me.
Good man. Okay, thanks Chaz. If you could get me Jambo Rambo, and we'll get him down here. But there you go. As you can see, MightyChaz, very confident. Very confident indeed. He's predicting. No, he's predicting the 3-1. Someone's going to die, and his poor Agility 5 Orc is going to get hurt. So, yeah, so that's him. I'm just waiting for Jambo to come down, and we'll have a quick word with him. He's the quiet spoken one out of the two. We'd be interested to see how he is, and then obviously we'll get the game on. Here he is. He's looking good. He's loving it. He's laughing. He's not even panicking. Now then, Jambo. Chaz has said, and I'm not trying to cause any friction here, but Chaz has said a 3-1 win for the Chaos, and he's going to niggle your Agility 5 Orc, and he's going to kill a Black Orc. What do you want to say to that?
I don't think he'll kill him because I'm going to try and protect him as best as I can. I'm going to do I'm going to try and foul, just absolutely pitch clear like I did to legendary spawn to him, and yeah, so that's my game plan.
So, you've heard it first. He is going to try and pitch clear like he pitch cleared Legendary Spawn. Any predictions? Score prediction, Jambo?
I think it's going to be a draw.
A draw? Oh. And do we expect injuries?
A lot.
Perfect. Thanks very much. I'll see you in game. So there we have it. One guy's a lot more confident saying 3-1. The other one's trying to play it cool at 1-1. He'll just take the 1-1 and a pitch clear, just like he did to the Legendary Spawn. Jambo, obviously better known as the Legend Killer, after famously basically killing Legendary Spawn. But there you go. They're done. They're now getting ready to play. So back to you, Jest, if you want to have a quick look at the teams, and then we are ready to go.
Yeah, I'm just a little surprised at these interviews. You know, it's the the one on the bottom with the 1 win and 3 losses, I mean, he is known for, going after people's players, and he came out with the confidence. He said, I'm just going to kill, I'm going to rip him apart, and I like that. He's going to be scrapping, but the guy that's really exceeded expectations here has been Jambo Rambo. Rambo's been one win, 3 draws. He is still undefeated, and he comes out here and predicts a draw. I would think, I could see humility and say, hey, we're going to fight hard. I think we come out on top on this one, barely, maybe 2-1. He said, no, draw. He's aiming for a draw. He just wants to survive. He knows his little brother's coming to wreck him. And, wow, that's either a lot of respect or some fear or something like that. I don't know. Maybe one of the brothers has been threatening the other one in his sleep. I'm a little surprised at that.
I think it comes down to the older brother having experience, because off the mic, he has been saying, I'm going to do you big time. But now it's been switched. It's like, you know what, I'm going to play cool. I'm going to go into the SeriousJest play school book and say, you know what, I'm the underdog here. I may be the guy higher up in the league, but I honestly am the underdog. So he's obviously been listening to you. So full credit to him there. I've obviously had this. Obviously, we was gutted that he didn't get in originally, Jambo, but when he did get in, and I noticed that he was going to be in the same pool as Chaz, that was it. When they both knew, honestly, since that day, these two have been going on about it and going on about it and on about it. I'm going to do this to your team. I'm going to do that. And it's been bedlam. But I'll tell you one thing. There's just been a bit of nerves creeping in over the last hour or so. And Chaz is going, oh, I hope I don't get knuffled and get ones and stuff like that. I hope it goes on skill. And Jambo, the thing with Jambo is a quiet assassin. He's not as cocky or as confident as Charlie. But what he'll do tonight, I'm guessing here, I think you'll see a completely different side of Jambo. I think he'll be trying these big plays, the fluky plays, the throwing the ball all plays. Because in his words, he tells me, the more I get lucky, the more I get fluky, it annoys Charlie. It really does, and it'll knock him off his game plan. So expect the unexpected from Jambo tonight, but I will guarantee you this now, there will be fouling. Both teams have said to me,
I believe
Bernie, there's got to be hell to pay. There's going to be fouling, and if even if it's just a little goblin by himself stamping on, that's going to happen. So it's I'll be surprised if there's no blood tonight, because like I say, I think it was last game with the Legend Killer. I'll call him the Legend Killer, because he's probably earned that title. The Legend Killer, I mean, Royk was saying, oh, you might struggle. You've got not much killiness against when it was Orc on Orc, and he took Gordok to the cleaners. I mean, I think that's the best I've ever seen the Legend Killer play.
Yeah.
He just literally just destroyed him.
Completely outclassed him. I saw that match. I announced the match, or I saw it, one of the two.
Yeah. And I said to him, I said, man, that's the best I've ever seen you play. Just play like that against Chance, you got a chance. And he went, Bernie, I ain't going to play like that. I'm just going to annoy my little brother as best I can. I'm going to play like YOLO. YOLO, it'll be Legend YOLO Killer after this, because he is renowned for playing these silly things. He ain't scared to throw the ball at 5+, because if he thinks if he makes it and he's going to wind his little brother up, he'll do it. Chaz is all about the winning. Jamie's all about the annoying. And it's as simple as that, and I think that's what we'll see. The game is just about to go underway, so I don't know if you can see it yet. Inducement, to my knowledge, Chaz has said he's getting a wizard, and if he's got enough money, he's going to get in a mercenary as well, because he only has 11 players as Chaz, where I think, off the top of my head, Jambo has 13 to 14 players, and he's bought another goblin called the Pilot for today's game. Now, last game, he did say to me, try to throw a goblin at a cage, just to try and kill someone with a thrown goblin, but it failed. But he said, don't be surprised if I try it again for the lols. And I've called him the Pilot because he's going to go flying. So make that as you will what you think's going to happen.
We're seeing the Pilot now on my screen, actually. I just taking a quick look at the teams before I tune in. They're going to be setting up for the kickoffs anyway. So while they run out of the tunnel and do their little, the pregame huddles and get themselves hyped up and spit in each other's mouths and whatever it takes to get themselves ready, take a look at the individual teams. The green IronJawz was 1630 TV. Again, that coach sounding humble on Twitch, but what their motto is, we squish your team. And if you take a look at the actual squad, they got the Iron Claws. That blitzer is Agility 5 blitzer. blitzer. They've got a movement 7 blitzer, and they've got a mighty blow guard agility 4 blitzer with tackle, and that's the Harry Mop. And we saw him come alive against Go Dog's team last week. They even got a goblin, a blodging goblin as well, and a block troll. This team can attack you in various different ways. They're still young, but they've already got a fan following of 5,000 fans that follow them wherever they go, in addition to the people that may or may not show up to the stadium for that particular day. Strong following for a young team. They play at the Bloodbath, which is the name of their stadium. You can see the picture of it here. It's sponsored by Orchidas, and it's really a basic stadium. You know, the seats got rusty nails sometimes. It may poke you in the butt. But, you know, if you're sitting down during these matches, you deserve to be poked in the butt. You need to be standing up and cheering for violence. Taking a look at this Chaos Squad, Kill, Kill, and Kill, that's visiting them. Mighty Chaz's team is 1420 TV. And like Bernie, like you said, this team doesn't strike me as particularly dangerous yet for a Chaos Squad. They've only got one mighty blow piece who doesn't even have block, and he's got an injury that leaves his armor lacking, like a wood elf. It's almost like an agility Chaos Squad, right? They got a movement 7 beast man with an extra arm. They have another beast man with 4 strength and block, which is nice. Another 4 strength beast man and the guard piece. I mean, yeah, this is still a developing team, like you said. But surprisingly, they're more popular than his brother's team that is undefeated. Kill, Kill, and Kill toward the bottom of the play pool, but 6,000 fans that follow them around. This should be an interesting matchup. Is there anything you want to say about either team?
No, I mean, I am quite jealous of the Oak team. I mean, obviously, I don't play as much Oak as I do, but they are my favourite team, and that Oak team is scarily good early doors. That team's got so much potential. Regarding, obviously, Charlie's team, yeah, it's built for next season, and this team can get scary. My only concern from tonight is what will he have left after this game, because these two are going to go at it. Spotter Cthulhu is saying IronJawz must die. Yeah, that might have something to do with him pitch clearing his team. Yeah, I think this. I mean, you get games that are hyped up and they let us down, but every time I've seen these two play, they've never let me down. It's always something funny going on, and basically they both play chess as well. So
you can tell.
That'll. Yeah.
That's Royk and I announced the last IronJawz game against Go Dog's team, and we were commenting. I'm like, man, this kid's positioning for him to be young like this and be able to think this way is impressive as hell. And we were like, I wonder if he plays chess, because if he doesn't, he needs to. I mean, he understands very well. He was obviously thinking several moves ahead, and he dismantled Go Dog's team through just positioning, which is very impressive for a young kid.
Yeah, there's even smack talk over that, because Charlie played Go Dog first game of the season, and I've never seen Charlie play so poorly. And me and Thundon was twitching the game, and we're screaming. You know, obviously you couldn't hear us say, "Go left, go left." And he never did. And Jambo said to his brother, says, "Look, I ain't going to make the same mistake as you. You watch me. I'm going to go early. I'm going to break right or break left, and I'm going to ram that ball into the end zone." And that's what he did. I think he went about 10-2. What we do, we look at the footage of the opponent.
Bernie, I'm sorry, let me cut you off real quick. The action just started for those watching. Immediately, the first block of the game, Spartan Warrior is injured by the troll.
Whoa!
Starts off with a nasty block. There goes Spartan Warrior. He's gone for the game. A little gust of wind has put that ball right in the center of the field, and it looks like the Orcs are setting up their cage immediately. So I'm sorry, but back to what you were saying.
Yeah,
I couldn't ignore that.
Yeah. So basically, quickly, what we do, all three of us will get together. We'll look at the opponent's games, look for weaknesses. We'll watch the games we played, see where we went wrong, and that's basically improved all three of us as players. And you know, he was smack talking Chazza over. Look, this is how you beat Go Dog, mate. And obviously Chazza, yeah, whatever. And you know, whoever wins this game, there's going to be bragging rights, and I'll never hear the last of it until next season.
Right, that's got to be torture. Sitting in the same house with your conference mate, and you have to wait till the whole next season.
The only thing I will say is the Legend Killer, his team have a knack of injuring players. Oh, double skulls! But you know, he just has a knack of injuring players, and he did it against Spawn. He did it against Go Dog, and already first hit. He's injured one of his players, and the thing is, that troll is awesome. He's so well behaved.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he did well last match too. So I don't know what kind of training regimen that Rambo has him on, but it's working.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, like I say, already a player down. It'll be interesting to see what Chazza does. I mean, Chazza is the more experienced of the two, and he is obviously the more confident one. So, you know, we'll see how he goes. We'll see how he goes.
So, people in the chat talking about you got 3 PS4s in your house.
That's correct. Yeah, we've got 3 PS4s. We've got the one downstairs. That's mine, obviously downstairs. And then we have a gamer's room upstairs where all the PCs and all the PS4s are. And that's for the 3 children. So we've got 3 children.
Man, your kids must love that.
Yeah. So they're up there, and
so you're watching right now on Cabal on your own PS4.
Yeah. I'm actually downstairs. So I can't hear them upstairs. They're actually in the gamer's room, so that's all like almost soundproofed off. So they're in their own world. And obviously, I'm obviously in the living room, the main room, and I've got obviously my PC there, and I've also got my PS4 on. So yeah, interesting to see that, you know, Jambo's cleverly. I think Jambo's a bit worried about the wizard, the way he's set up, but he does have dump off. So if he does get hit, he can dump the ball off, and he has got a lot of agility skinks there as well. So you know, yeah, there is no fighting over my PS4. They've got their own PS4s. So yeah, but yeah, this is going to be great. I'm just wondering when the best foul is going to come in, because I presume any chance that will happen. And we've got the sneaky one gobbling on, so that means the pilot must be ready for defense. So yeah, it'd be interesting. So
Laser Trip saying he's glad to see Moofagger still alive. Which one is that? Let's see.
That's a Strength 4 Chaos Beastman. Yeah, he's still alive.
There we go.
That was his signing. So yeah, he's done well. And obviously Thunden has had Hairy Mop. That was the Legend Killer's signing, Hairy Mop, who's I think got Mighty Blow with his level up next last time out.
Okay, so Laser gave him Mr. Fagger. He sold the contract for Moofaggers rather.
Yep.
And you said Thunden sold him Harry Mop, who has been performing for him big time. Definitely.
Yeah, he's got better with every game that's gone by. He's got better. I mean, the key player to me so far for the Orcs has been the Troll. He's just been mincing through people like it's no tomorrow. And he very rarely goes stupid. So, yeah, he's been a big player. And then obviously we've got the Agility 5 Blitzer. I mean, that is crazy on an Orc. Agility 5. I mean, seriously.
Yep, absolutely.
And
that's scary.
I mean, this team can do anything. This is the thing. This team can do anything. I mean, they can dive into a cage. I mean, when we was talking about this Agility 5 Blitzer, we was thinking if he rolls a double, he might be getting leap next, so he can leap into a cage on a 2+. So you know.
Look at that!
And that Troll.
He's just breaking armor left and right.
Oh.
What's armor? That looked like paper to me.
Oh, he's crunching them early. This is brutal. This is the Legend Killer. He is getting a name. I think he's more famous than me and Chaz is the Legend Killer. If someone told me all I had to do was pitch clear Spodokatula's team, it'd have been so much easier for me. But you know, no, I do all this hard work and do all this stuff, and he just comes up and goes, no, I'll just play this team. You know, but yeah, but he's doing it well, and he's just brutality. This Orc. I love Orc teams. I have a soft spot for Orc teams. They are my favourite team. And when I see teams like this, I'll think, damn, I should have gone Orcs, because this looks a really fun team he's got here, and he's gonna have a lot of fun. And Chaz has just got to hang in here. He's got to hang in here because, you know, if he gets down on numbers, he's in trouble.
Both brothers taking their time. So maybe that's that chest background.
Yeah, that was my concern with him, because I'm like, don't forget, guys, it's 2 minutes, not 3 minutes, it's 2 minutes. You know, here we go.
I really like this kind of like loose octagon-looking thing, the formation that he's got set up, right? You know, it really does protect against the wizard. He's got all his bases covered.
Yep.
They don't have to move anything around in the open spot. It's almost a horseshoe.
And the thing is, he's got dump off, so he knows that even if someone gets into the cage, he can dump it off. And he's got an agility 5 and an agility 4. Yeah, so it'd be interesting how it is, because I think the thing with Jambo, or aka the Legend Killer, he changes his tactics every game. What he played against Spawn was completely different to what he played against Godog. And this is completely different to what he did against Godog. So he likes to change his tactics because he knows that people will study game tape and try and get like an angle on what he does. So he deliberately changes it every time. And this is different. I honestly thought he was going to come out and throw the ball and try and score early, but he decided, you know what, I'm just going to annoy my brother and just stand there and goad him and say, come on and get me. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, double skull, bang. Oh dear. So there's the first bit of bad fortune for the legend kill. I don't know if I'd have re-roll that, to be honest. He's down to 1 re-roll. That is a worry.
The thing with Chaos is that pretty much any player on their field can usually get a 2-die block on the ball carrier if they can break in. So they've left. That's the problem with this, right? There is one component of this area that of this cage, this loose cage, that's been broken. And now even the push is enough now for there to be a 2-die block on the ball carrier. I can predict it's probably going to be Kill Bill.
Yeah. I mean,
it might not be. It might be Moofeggers, just to make sure the job gets done. And that's who it is. Wait a minute.
Nope, no, it's not Blitz. It's not Blitz.
Oh, he did Blitz.
And there you go.
He did Blitz.
Oh, and there you go. It says, you're going to hit me, that's fine. I'm just going to pass it to my agility foul player. Oh, but this kid paid for it! Oh, he's KO'd! Ooh, lobbed that ball. Good job he did lob that ball, because he's KO'd. Well, he goaded him into it, and the agility 5 piece has now got the ball. Anything can happen now, the agility 5 player's got. I don't know what he's going to do with him, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I can see Chaz upstairs giving him a bit of smack talk with that. He'll be like, yeah, there you go, there's your first one. And are we going to see foul on the Black Orc? That'll be interesting to see. And someone else is going down now. And all of a sudden, this loose cage is collapsing. And Ivor Boner is slapping him off all over the place, but his armor holds.
The options are definitely dwindling. But here's the thing, man. When you have an agility 5 orc holding the ball, he can do a lot of things to Bernie. You got to be very careful.
Yep, absolutely. And he just used the reroll there as Chaz. And yeah, Morfang the Smashers just made him bear that a nice blodge piece there. I mean, these blitzers are all really good. He's got a blodge blitzer, agility 5 blitzer, agility 4 blitzer with tackle and mighty blow and guard, and then he's got a movement 7 blitzer with block. So his 4 blitzers are quite well done. But he's one of those, I wouldn't class him as geeky, more methodical. He'll look at his team and he'll build his players for an exact purpose. So he'll say, this one does that job, this one does this job, and then he'll have a few what can do a bit of everything. And
methodical's a good description, I think, from what I've observed of him. Definitely.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely, like I say, plays a lot of chess. So
earlier, I see that Lula said that I was coming in low. Hopefully, I'm not still coming in low, Lou. If I am, please let me know. People in the chat, let me know.
Yeah, you found obviously found on my end, but let's hope that goes better for them. But yeah, I mean, I think Chaz will be happy with that. He's got plays in there. The thing is, here comes the blitz. Interesting, he's going to blitz him off. And it's just
he's like, everybody, he's like, I'm going to hit the guy with the ball, and I'm going to hit everybody that you give the ball to, and I'm going to hit his family, and I'm going to go to their grave, and I'm going to piss on their grave. Everybody dies. Until somebody's too scared to catch that ball.
It's like, excuse me, this agility 5 orc, he's too posh to dodge. I'll put him out the way for you, sir. You don't have to dodge. You just go on. I'll take the beastman off you. You know, it's okay. And then it's like, I'm a bit concerned for him because I wouldn't have done that. I would have risked the 2+ dodge. But you know, it'll be interesting to see what he does. He's going to try and get a few smacks. And at the moment, all he's getting is pushbacks. That's not helping. But that's right in the range of the hungry troll. This could be nasty. The hungry troll.
And the hungry troll decides.
Oh, bad troll. Oh, man.
So he feels a tickle on his butt, and instead of turning around to attack the thing that's on his butt, he decides to just fart on it. And he thinks that clears the part. He thought that the tickle on his butt was a fart asking to come out. And that's what he does instead.
Yeah, this is interesting. There we go. There's one going down. Is that strength 4 piece? Let's see what happens. He takes it like a champ. The problem now is, where is this ball carrier going? He's in a bit of bother.
Can't stay there. Can't stay there.
And the thing is, the troll has lost his tackle zones, but I'd probably put him next to him. I don't know. I don't know. I think he's confused himself here because, I mean, where's this other guy? He is. Lollipop Man could suck it to him. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, possibly. I mean, the thing is, I'd probably go, you know what, I'll go next to my Goblin, and if he does get the ball off me, the ball's going to... Oh.
Oh, this is...
What? Oh. Is he? Oh, man. I know he said he was going to do some crazy... He said he was going to do some crazy plays, but he's goading that Beastman to come after him. I don't like that at all. Nope. Like, you know what?
He went right back. So he steps out in the direction of the Lollipop Man. He points down at his crotch, and then he returns back to the spot where he just was. Wow, talking about telling him to go. And then he gets close over there, and he's shouting more obscenities again over the direction of Lollipop. And then he returns back to the original spot, and he says, now come get me, bitch.
You want this ball? It's here. You see this ball?
He said, you want this ball? Take these balls instead, bitch.
Oh, man.
So if the Lollipop Man doesn't give him, hit him with the little thunderous boom, I don't think he's gonna be able to live that down. You're gonna have an orc talk smack to you like that, and then that orc doesn't, and then you don't do anything about it. You can't let him bitch you out like that this early in the match.
Well, this is what I said about Jumbo. He's more about annoying his little brother. That is a perfect example. There's no need to do that. But you know what? He's like, oh, look, I'm going to put him here. And then Chad's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to murder him. And all of a sudden it's like, wait, here we go. Whoa, he didn't get him the first time. Is it a reroll? No. Chad's using restraint. He knows he's in... But yeah, like I said, he just did it for no reason. He went up and go, oh, you want this ball? You want it? Come and get it. And that's what game is... he's doing. He's trying to annoy his little brother. This is what he always does. He does stupid stuff just to annoy him. Now,
this is, by the way, Bernie, I want to point this out. Yeah. This is a chess player. This is patience right here. A lot of people, probably including myself, would have said, screw it, I'll burn the reroll to loosen this ball right now. Because a bird in hand is better than two in the bush, as they say, right? But but basically, by not re-rolling that, the message that Chaz is sending is, you're already mine. This is a done deal. That's my ball. I'm going to let you hold on to it for another turn, but there's nothing you can do about this. This is happening. That sends a huge psychological message. And I'm thinking whether his brother's thinking, why did he let me, why didn't he take the ball at that point? Does he really have me under his control like that? Because this is scary.
What's going to happen now is Jumbo is quite risky. He knew there was going to be a block coming in. He's obviously thought he could take, and he has. Now, don't forget, this is an agility 5, so I think he's going to just jump out of that tackle zones. And it wouldn't surprise me if he just threw it to somebody, even a Black Orc or something, go on, run up the other way. Actually be interesting. He could even throw it to his Goblin, who'll go to the troll and he'll probably throw it. I have no idea what he's going to do, but that's filthy. 1 dice blocks. I'm a bugbear of them. And this could be trouble! Oh, stunned! Let's remember, Mighty Chaz has guaranteed us he's going to kill a Black Orc and he's going to niggle that Agility 5 guy. The only bad thing so far, we haven't had any fouling. I don't know if there's been any clear opportunities to foul yet, but, we've still got to wait for our first foul. Bezo, probably Chaz has probably been smack talking more than Jumbo. Jumbo likes to do his smack talking on the pitch, where Chaz just likes smack talk all the time. So yeah, probably Chaz Bezo. But it'll be interesting to see what he does now. I think he's just going to dodge and give it to somebody else. I mean, he's got to do something with that troll. Oh, here we go. Whoop! See you later. And off he goes. Now what's he going to do though? Ooh. Oh, he's being brave. He's going for it. What is he going to do?
If he does not throw a screen over there, this will be a legitimate potato.
Yeah, he's going to have a plan. I mean, that troll will probably hit next. Oh, he's gone stupid again. That troll, he's gone stupid again.
That troll was going to go over there. Oh, of course, Jambo Rambo is yelling in his general direction, saying, "Listen, Hungry Man, you got to get over there. You got to protect him." And Hungry Man thinks, "I should do that, but first I have to fart." And he farts again, and then he's like, "Ooh, smelly," and he just sits there.
That is a killer, because what he'll have wanted to do, he probably would have used his troll to hit that beast out of the way, then his Black Hawk. Oh, that's filthy. It's going wrong, horribly wrong. I don't know what he's going to do here. This is going right into Chaz's arms now. See, the problem with Jambo is he has been relying on his troll a lot.
Yeah.
And his trolls never let him down. This is the first time his trolls really let him down.
Really?
And I have no idea what he's doing here. I really do not have a clue.
Well, this is the harsh reality of life then. Let this be a life lesson. Life is full of letdowns. And,
double skulls.
And the letdowns keep coming.
Hurry him up. Can he hurt him? He's looking to suck it to the lollipop, man. He's thinking, shall I follow or not? Boom, take that. Oh dear. He's in a world of pain. He's in an absolute world of pain, because he's gonna get hit. I mean, there's at least 1-3. And he's just getting a lot of pushes at the moment. He's out of rerolls now as well. I just don't understand what he's doing at the moment.
I think, I mean, this happens. It happened to his opponent, Godog, last week, right? A couple of...
There goes...
Little brother's not playing around. Little brother's not playing around.
No, he did tell me I'm going to and he did tell Jambo, he said, I'm going to lightning bolt that Agility 5 guy if he gets the ball. He promised it, and he's delivered. Luckily for him, he hasn't injured him. So,
you know, the only thing, I kind of don't like that move, only because he really didn't need to use the wizard there. He could have just ran up and hit him and took that ball. So like it's almost like he's just premature with that, you know, with using it.
Yeah, I think what you've got to remember is when these two play, the sensible options are always out. Oh, there's one. If they turn around and say I'm going to wizard you, they will stick to it, you know. And he's told him all week, if your Agility 5 guy gets the ball, I am going to lightning bolt him.
You gotta respect
obviously
that.
He got the ball, so lightning bolt him. So
you gotta respect the young man who does what he says.
No, they're not annoying. The missus, the Lord Force Commander, just come in and she said they're not annoying each other upstairs. I said, nope, not yet. They're playing nice upstairs so far. They're playing nice.
So have they started fighting yet?
Yeah, she's a bit concerned that it's a bit quiet up there, so we're all right so far. But it could get a bit feisty in a minute.
Did you have to like take him aside first and talk to him? Like, listen, do not embarrass me.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, like, Chaz was going, can we mic up? Can we mic? No, you're not micing up. I am not having the MML's first ever brawl live on air. So, you know, that was never going to happen.
For us.
I'm sure it would, but I didn't really fancy pre-saying, come to my office, Bernie, come to my office. You know, so I was like, no, all right, we'll get it. There's a double skull, and, down he goes.
Damn, Alpha's in full effect with some of these double skulls, huh?
Yeah. Trying to mess with the harem up there, that's never a good thing. Now then, the thing is, he's got a Agility 5 blitzer. He could quite easily go in and blitz him if he gets a dodge. Then again, he's got a free hit with the gold tooth. Oh, is it called the gold tooth? The gold tool? He could blitz the ball carrier right now. I tell you what, it's ironic. If the Kill Bill scores, it'll never live it down, because Kill Bill has been absolute garbage. He's always knocked out, he's always injured, and he's armor 7. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. This is key.
And the gold tooth takes a chomp out of Kill Bill. And the AB7 holds
loose.
up.
The ball is loose. And now then, where is... Oh god, that's a bit risky for the Agility 4 piece with 2 tackle zones there. I don't know. Maybe the Goblin will come and have a little play. Maybe. I don't know. Because he's stunting, so he might come in and have a little play. I wonder if the troll has really let him down. The troll here comes the troll. Can he do something this time? No. The troll lets him down again. At least he's not stupid this time, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, that was big for Jumbo. He needed to knock him down. He has. He doesn't really want to be losing 1-0 half time. The good thing for him, though, is, like I said, the wizard has gone. Now, I know, like we've already gone through this, a lot of people are saying, why? Oh, there you go, there's another injury, and it's Mufagos has gone, the strength 4 piece.
Uh-oh, and Laser Trip has his, okay.
Oh, he's okay, he's alright. I do not think he will apothecary that. Chazza is very good with his apothecary, he doesn't waste them. I'll be gobsmacked if he does this. It's a nasty thing to lose, but he will. Yeah, there you go. He has not done it. He's very mature when it comes to stuff like that. He'll say, you know what? I don't want to lose him, but you know what? I ain't going to do what Gordog did against Jambo. I ain't going to use it and then lose a dead Black Orc later. So that is a big, massive blow. And that's 2 injured now. So he's down to... Oh, God. Did he get a mercenary? He did, didn't he? He got a mercenary. So he's down to 10 players now. So, you know, it's good. Yeah. What I was quickly going to say is people who are wondering... I'm sure I've said anyway. People are probably saying why they use the wizard. You know, it's because they promised you'd use the wizard if the Agility 5 guy got the ball. That's why.
I mean, there was plenty of time to use it in another in another part of the game, but I guess he was like, nope, I want to get this out of the way right now.
Well, I think what it is he said he would do it. And like, John was like, no, you won't. And he's like, I will. You give it to him. I'm lying, but I don't care where it is. And obviously, he's true to his word. Oh, and there we go. It's a fail. Well... He rolled the dice and it failed. We've had some dodgy dice today. And it was a 2+, he failed as well. The hairy mop. Now then, what can we do now? I don't think he can score this turn anyway, so he's going to get another crack at trying to stop him, his Jambo Rambo, but the problem is... he's out of rerolls. Yep. But the wizard's gone, so that's one good thing. I think if I'm Jambo Rambo now, I call him the Legend Killer because I get told off when I don't call him the Legend Killer. So the Legend Killer, if he can hold him out, to, you know, near little half time, it's still a win for him because if he can get the number advantage, it could maybe get him the second half. So we with Chaz, I think he'll be happy where he is because he'll think, well, I'll have the score I want, but as long as he doesn't score, I'm okay. But he'll be just a bit slightly concerned about the injuries, and here comes one the other way, and it's just a stun. So that'll help. The question is, can he pick the ball up? We've had some bad dice already, and that's his strength 4 piece he might try and pick the ball up with. And he picks it up well. And he will be aware. Oh, we'll just keep. He might just keep him there. He might just keep him there. What would you, Jess? Would you stay him there? Or would you go a bit potato with him?
From the sideline?
Strength 4.
Given these circumstances, that's probably the safest place for him, was right where he was. But I think he's also thinking, you know what, I might make the break for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I would have stayed there. I don't like the potato.
Where's he going now?
He's about. It looks like he's going to try to dodge either the blacksmith or one of these other guys, the lollipop man, away, and possibly come and foul Harry Mop while setting up
that is probably a good call. Yeah,
it's
that wouldn't
it's
surprise
a good call
me.
if it works. I personally, I probably would not have been comfortable with that amount of risk.
The problem with these two is it's trying to get one-upmanship on each other. They're both trying to try and play crazy players. They're both, you know, have been telling each other what they're going to do to the other one all week. To be fair, I've never seen Chaz actually ever do that. I'm a bit surprised with that. I don't know what he's doing. All I can think of is he's going to try and put a foul in because it is heavy mop, and he wants him hurt badly. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. But saying that, I mean, like I say, that's with the assist. That's strength 5.
And no, he's just going to leave it. I mean, this is a bona fide potato. And
yeah,
you know,
the
throw
thing
some.
Is, though, yeah, I can see so. Now the more I'm looking at it, I can see why he's done it, because obviously the Black Hawk is in a tackle zone. Obviously the agility 5 piece is miles away. He's got a goblin what could go there. It is a bit risky, but, you know, I can sort of see now what he's done. It's like goading him. You've got to get a lot of that between these two. They've got to goad each other.
I mean,
you
the
know,
ball
it's not,
carrier
you
doesn't
can't,
have block, so even a red die block has a good chance.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, I don't like it. I think he should have kept him. He didn't have to make the push that turn. I think he should have kept him back on that sideline. I think he got a little overzealous, and like you said, he's goading his little brother. I'm sorry, he's goading his older brother, and his older brother is about to make him pay.
But what with though, Jess? What with? I don't know what he's going to hit him with. Is he going to go with a Black Hawk? No. I don't know what he's going to hit him with.
No. Well, wait, hold on a second. Let me see.
Oh, there's one gone. Oh, is he going to go with the agility 5 guy? He's got to go with the agility 5 guy.
See, I thought he would run the goblin over there and then dodge away the agility 4 and get the 2 die, get a 1 die block that way. He didn't do any of that. But yeah, he's gonna come with no.
Whoa! Here we go.
This is every time I think I have this figured out, they
you
do something.
You don't with these two.
You're gonna see Marla.
You're gonna see the other orc coming now. Yeah, the other orc's gonna come in now.
He's gonna come over there and lock him up. The problem is this is kind of ineffective with a strength 4 Beastman, because he can just the strength 4 Beastman can with this on the goblin. Yeah, you can just blitz him with a 2 die block and then dodge out. So I mean,
it does have blodge though, just a sneaky one.
Yeah, I think what's going on here is Rambo doesn't have any rerolls left.
Yeah.
It's
an interesting one. I think the only thing wrong with this is I would have put the goblin 1 square up. I think that's what I've done. So if he did blitz him out the way, then he's still got to make a dodge. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. 2 dice. Doesn't work. He's going to dodge. But it'll be a 3+. That's all it is. A 3+ to take the lead.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't hit with the Chaos Warrior first.
It's no good. It's no good. Right, reroll. This is it. Extra training. Yay or nay? It is good. And we have our first touchdown. And it goes to the Chaser.
The Reaper doing some extra jump rope work during the week. I guess he got those double unders going, and that really helped him out with his coordination and his ability to dodge away.
Yeah, now I will tell you, the thing what Jambo Rambo said to me, he said, look, Bernie, if I think I'm going to lose this game, I'm going foul mode every turn. So if he gets to win, he's going to make sure, his words were, if he beats me, I'm going to make it so bad that it feels like a loss.
Wow.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens now, because he's only 1-0 down, and I did say to him, I said, look, if it's 2-0, yeah, fair enough. If you want to throw the towel in, then do it, but never throw the towel in at 1-0, especially when you've got the numbers. The good thing is you're going to get to hit this guy, and now surely, will the pilot do his stuff with the troll? Come in, the pilot. Your time is now. Throw that goblin.
And no, that one's the sneaky one. So where's the pilot is sitting on the sideline?
The pilot's on the bench at the moment. Yeah, at the moment he's on the bench. We might see him. We've got to see some fouling, guys. This is poor. I will be ribbing him for this because the ball was smack talking fouling. I ain't seen a foul yet. So now this has got to start big time now. Yes, Bears they are in the same room. They're in the games room. Yeah, I will ring you if I need you to split them up. Yeah, that's fine. Bring your fight truck with you. Bring your fight truck. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, Bezo's, just in case no one knows, Bezo, he lives in the same city as me, and we're both good friends.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah,
So who brought who into the MML?
I brought Bezo into the MML.
Oh, cool. And look at that, as the ball is kicked off, the Chaos continue their domination over the other side so far. It's like they knew in advance where the Orcs were going to set up. They anticipated it, and they shift their defense at the last minute to adjust accordingly.
I mean, other thing as well, obviously SeriousSest knows, but people are just tuning in. At half-time, I am going to dare to try and go in the games room and ask both coaches how it's going. So,
Are you going to do that live on the mic? Are you bringing your controller up there? Oh, nice.
I'm going there with my controller half-time in 2 turns each, and I'm going to ask them both. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to get up there. I could be having kids scrapping. I could have them both back chatting each other, and I might even get, you know what, Bernie? Get lost, man. I'm losing. Don't bug me now. How dare you come and talk to me? So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to expect. But here we go, and I bet it's a troll. Yes, he loves using that troll, and that's why. And another one gets a slap. The loner, welcome to the game, son. Best act, get off.
It's just, it's a lot of trust in the big guy. It's so much trust in the big, so much more than anybody's comfortable with. I mean, as Rambo develops, I think he will learn that it is a bad idea to lead with your big guy. But in this case, Nuffle is not teaching him that lesson. He is only rewarding him for having the moxie to start off with a troll block. Even though that troll does have, block, but...
Yeah, I think that is when the children, well, I say children, they're like almost, well, one's teenage, one's almost a teenager. They're like, when they can trust something and they think, oh my god, my troll, he's so nice, he gets me injuries, he gets me XP, he throws goblins, and he got black, and he hurts people. I'm gonna play him all the time. He's gonna be the first guy who gets to hit something. He won't fail me, he won't roll double skulls ever. He'll never let me down. And that's just the way it goes with him. And it's like, first hit, oh, injury! Oh, that's my troll. I like my troll. I'm going to hit again with my troll, and he's going to keep hitting, and I don't care what anyone else thinks. It's my troll. I love my troll. He's my favorite troll ever, and he never lets me down. And I take him to bed with me, and I cuddle him, and I say how great he is, and I feed him Scooby snacks, and, I like my troll, and he's no loner to me. I can just totally understand the way he's coming from. But then us we're like, whoa, troll fest? I don't think so.
Although in his defense, it was much worse of a move to start off the match with the troll than it is. Like in this case, he's out of rerolls anyway, so maybe that helped him deal with.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just a bit confused. What on earth he's doing around the ball? I don't know if this is some sort of like, let's do a ritual, guys. Let's get it greased up for second half, because that's the only reason why they should be down there. The goblins should be. I just don't know. Oh, here he comes into the. Oh my word! And that's another. Oh, it's just a stun this time.
Yeah, this is starting to look like this is an orc team that's just already doing what you were talking about. They're not even trying to win. They just want to kick some ass, because if they were trying to win, there'd be a couple blitzers downfield setting up receiving scoring threats, as well as the goblin hanging out by the troll.
I tell you what, this is brave. This is brave, because I tell you what now. That Chaos Warrior has come into this half, and I'll guarantee now, if he doesn't get any extra protection, he's going to get shafted. He is going to get put on his backside, and he's going to get stamped on. And then, as you can see, he is not stupid. He has got Kill Bill down there. And could we see if... No, he's not going to foul with the Chaos Warrior. Not even Chaz is that stupid. But, you know what? Chaz is thinking, you know what? I could get another touchdown here. 2-0. I can get another touchdown. The audacity is here for... it's interesting. Wow, this would be an absolute disaster if he went 2-0 down. Really would. I can't see it myself, but I like his thinking. But yeah, I mean, if there's anyone in chat who wants me to ask them any questions, tell me now. The only question I want to know is, where's the fouling, guys? You've let me down. You've left me out to dry. I said there's going to be fouling, and none of you have fouled. And if you've seen any of the game these two guys playing, they do foul. But for some bizarre reason, they ain't fouling.
Do you think it is that they just, like, from what I've been watching, it's like, in order for them to just execute their plays, like the hits that they want to hit, it's been kind of all hands on deck. Like, I would foul you, I just don't have a spare guy, because all of my guys are piling next to each other, trying to assist each other. Yep.
And there you go, he's got the dump off skill on the lob that ball, who obviously came back after being knocked out, so it's good to see he's back. And here he goes, he's like, you know what, you're going to take the ball off me? I don't think so. He's shutting down the shot, he's making sure, there he goes, there's another casual dodge from an orc blitzer. These orcs like to blitz. You know what, I don't have agility 4, agility 3 is good enough for me to dodge into that kid. You've got no wizard, I have bothered, you're not having it. And guess what, the troll is going to blitz again, here he comes, the hungry one. Oh no!
Big blue arrow.
He's after a bone. He was going for the bone.
He's going to move up and put himself in contact with 2 Chaos Warriors, which could be a mistake.
Oh, it could be. He's just trying to annoy him. I don't know what he's doing. It's like, hey troll man, I thought we was best friends. You failed. You're gonna go and sit next to them 3 now, and if they bitch slap you, it's your own fault. Next time you learn to get the pout eyes and beat him good. Then you won't get hit yourself. Now go over there next to that Case Warrior and take you like a man. If you don't, tough. But I mean, that's what I think is, he's probably saying, you failed me. Come on. I thought we was friends, troll. I thought we was friends. Me and you, come on. This is against my evil brother. How can you fail me now? I mean,
You know,
the
but
only bad
it's
thing about
funny you
that...
say this. Like, one of those brothers seems very intent on establishing the dominance over his brother, and the one that was talking the most smack about, I don't even care about winning the game. I'm just gonna stamp him. I'm gonna beat him down. I'm gonna win 3-1. That guy is the one that's actually being surprisingly very tactical here, and that doesn't work out
just
for him.
Boom! Sit down, boy. You don't mess with me. I've been playing with my food. And then he comes up and goes, now, bang, take it off. Right then, I am going upstairs. Wish me luck. Someone says, I'm with you, Benny. Where's the damn boot?
But
right,
he's
okay,
about to step into a war zone right now.
Oh no, I'm going up. Here we go. We're going upstairs. all 500 stairs. Here we go. I'm going upstairs.
Ask them what kind of halftime speeches they gave.
I tell you what, there's a Dutch close. Here we go. I'm coming in. Here we go. Chazza, how's it going, buddy? How's it going?
He's got a few injuries, but
Mate. We haven't seen any fouling.
I ain't gonna play the foul.
What do you mean? That's no good. You told you to do the foul. We didn't really want to see fouling. Come on, mate. Fouling. Get in there, foul. Right, Jambo, man. You was really lucky that half, mate. You was totally screwed, weren't you, mate? Totally screwed. What went on? Where was the goblin throw? What did the goblin throw?
I'm trying to do it this half. I was pretty surprised that he got the a beatment as mercenary.
Yep.
I thought he'd go for Brav or something.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, we want to see fouling now, mate. We need fouling, and you've got to make him pay for it now. You got to make. I mean, what's happened with you and the Hungry best buds? You and the Hungry on the troll. What's he doing, man? Come on. He started off well, got an injury, didn't he? He gave him a bit of a slap. Obviously knocked that loner out, what was quite good. I'm going to see fouling this half. I'm going to see a goblin getting thrown into a cage with someone.
You're probably going to see all that, and yeah, I don't know what the Hungry one was doing. He's probably a bit hungry. He might need a lot more attack. And look, you might need to see some fouling and that.
Yeah.
To get a goal.
Yeah. One, because like I say, first 10, some. Absolutely. So good luck for the second half, guys. I'm going to go downstairs, but the only thing from the Twitch, they're all asking for fouls. That's the only thing. And throwing goblins. I want to see throwing goblins and fouling. Did I mention fouling? All right, get me out of this room before I get murdered. Right, I'm coming downstairs, guys. Oh, God. I'm out of that room. I've closed the door. I'm safe. I'm glad to say I've come back with... I've survived. They look pretty cool. I actually expected a lot of smack talk in there, and there's none. They're both very serious. They both know it's a big game. Chaz has got a slightly bigger smile on his face because he's winning. And Jamie looks a man possessed, ready to kill something. So basically the half-time speech is where basically Chaz is going to do the same as he did. He's claiming he doesn't have enough place to foul. That's his excuse. What a bad excuse. Meanwhile, it looks like the issue with the troll is going to feed him a goblin to make him happy, and we'll expect a bigger half from the troll. And I expect to see some fouling and some throwing goblins. So yeah, let's see how the second half goes. But yeah, it'd be good if Jambo can get an equaliser, because then he'll just amp up a bit. But yeah, here we go then. So let's hope for some carnage. Let's see the fouls, lads. Back to you, Jess.
And with that, we have the ball kicked off, and the brilliant coaching of both coaches is going to let their teams outperform when stuff is about to go wrong. Their training will kick in, and they'll get another shot to unnuffle themselves. And while
absolutely, that's a good kick. That's a good kick.
Yeah, it's way back there. It's going to force Goaty to run back, or actually Goaty to run back and pick it up. Now, here's a little treat, and I'll make this announcement here for those of you that have tuned in for the MML's first game of the week in either of its leagues. So we did not get the week 4 done in time for Don Eagle and I to put together the individual stats for the week. You may have seen, if you go on our site, mmlpro.com, you can see that I have published the regular season single game team records for current through last week. So we know which team holds the record for most kills in a game, et cetera, in the pros, right? I don't think we have anybody that's gone back and compiled that for the Challenge League. However, what I was working with Don Eagle on is that he has been able to, he's got a way basically to tap into the Cyanide server, download replay files, and compile stats for us a lot quicker than I was doing it by hand. However, for the first few weeks, rather, when he does that, I'd still need to go back and do them by hand to make sure that what I'm coming up with meshes up with his code and that there's no errors. So Don has sent me earlier today a kind of how things stood at the end of week 4. And I needed to go through them and verify that at least the pro stuff matched up, so then we'd think the CL stuff. Basically, long story short, it's not going to be ready for publishing. By the time we publish it, a significant amount of games will already be played. The stats will be a little stale. But what we'll be able to do is, during the week, I can announce some of these, anything that Don and I announce, we can drop these stats. And if you're announcing games and you want them, I can give them to you offline. But we're not revealing them to the general public unless you're watching the matches, and then you'll get to know little nuggets of information, like the fact that Goaty, right here, Goaty is actually a league leader in the challenge.
Oh, really?
Goaty is the 3rd highest rusher in the challenge league with 226 rushing yards. There are only 2 other people in front of him, and they're both out of the DLC War play pool. So this play pool is a big rushing play pool. They've got the top 3 leaders in the CL in the Challenge League.
That's
all
good.
come from this play pool. Actually, the Carrion Savants Stone Ravager is number 1. What conference? Do you know what conference Carrion Savants are in?
They're in this conference now.
They're in the same one.
The War conference.
So Goaty is not the conference leader. But he's top 3 in the whole CL.
That's impressive. That's still good though. That's still good.
Yep.
Just basically what's happened to be talking is Jumbo's tried to eke some re-rolls out of Mbappe more on the front line, as he likes to do. I think Legendary Spawn did that against Chaz because of lack of block. He did get him, the troll did go down, but he did make him use a re-roll first. So obviously he's lost a re-roll now, so he's only got 3 re-rolls as my Chaz. And I think that's all we've really missed. Jumbo is going up in 2s down the left. In fact, actually, you'll be the other way around. Let me switch my camera.
So, Chaos with you.
Yeah, so it's coming 2 down the right. See, I've seen Jumbo do this before, and I've told him off. Well, not told him off. I've told him it's a bad idea doing it like this because they can just switch it to the left, and he's gone back to his bad habits here. But then again, he's going to go. Well, then again, he's gone to the other side as well on this. So maybe I'm talking crap again.
In this case, his opponent hasn't made him pay for it very much at all. The middle is still open. I mean, if you got a team like an Elf team, they'd probably run a little line over here and screen off the ball carrier from the rest of his teammates. But in this case, the defense has, because of a lack of speed, probably the defense hasn't made the Chaos team pay yet.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he hands it off to his fellow beastman here. The Lollipop Man, who could then go for a big run down the right, Tatoing. But I think the key thing we've seen with Jumbo, aka the Legend Killer, is there you go. That's what we said. Didn't we? We said he'd probably go that way, and that ball has been plunged again. He's been mainly using his troll to blitz with, and he did it again, first turn of this half. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he does. I think Jumbo's gone back to his bad habits here. This could easily go right the other side of the field if he hands this ball off Goaty. Because it's definitely there, or he might go into the cage. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do, because he's 1-0 up already. He might think, you know what, I'll play safe. But if he wants to try and go for a quick score, he can.
It really does feel like both of these coaches have the ability to, like, their positioning, they have the right type of thinking and positioning, but it just seems like when their brother gets involved in it, they just start getting reckless.
They do. I mean, this is it. If you watch them play, like say in the when they play against like players like Stuntman Didi and stuff like that, with Chaz, he's very good and very efficient. But when these two go against each other, it's like trying to show off against each other. Game plans go out the window, and they do crazy stuff. The other thing I'm really surprised of, and that might be because it's an MML game, is the no stamping. And that, again, you see that?
Potato!
I can see why he's doing it. He's got a Goblin who can get there, and he's got a thrower what can get there. I wouldn't have done that. I did say he might do it. Yeah.
A Potato with a player with no block on him. I think the Blacksmith, you might as well. I can see the.
Oh no!
Say the Orcs look like they're already dressing him up with cheese and bacon bits and all that stuff, and that Potato was about to get baked, but he does it himself.
Oh man!
The Blacksmith tries to take one extra step too many, trips up, falls down. The ball is out in the open now, and this could put the IronJawz back in the match.
To be fair, I can't really fault it, because if he'd have got that go for it, he would have been out of the range of the thrower, and the Goblin would have had to have a hit on him. But now, all of a sudden, that Goblin is there going, oh, thank you very much. But he does need to get someone else there. I would have tried to pick the ball up with the Goblin. He's got blodge. Oh no, it's the pilot. So has he left the Goblin? No, he hasn't. Where's the Goblin?
The Goblin? Where is the
Goblin?
Yeah, that's the first thing he did was run. The pilot ran over there and stood over the Blacksmith's body and started peeing on him. So the Blacksmith fell down on the ground, and little Goblin comes out, urinating with his stuff out already, urinating onto the Blacksmith. Blacksmith is quickly writhing around. I can imagine he's going to want to get right up the next turn and retaliate.
And there goes the troll again, the hungry one, slaps another one on the floor. And ironically, it was Mighty Chaz 007 he hit as well. So that should be pushed away. That should free up another Black Orc. I mean, the key thing here is, oh god, what's he going to do? I would have tried to pick the ball up with the Goblin. Oh, and that's interesting. The Black Orc is moving him in there. I think he's got to this game plan is I just want to break you. I think Jambo's never been... Jambo isn't really bothered about the result. I think he just wants to hurt his brother. And I think the tactics he's showing here is basically showing that.
Yeah, but if he can keep his eye on the prize, Bernie, he's undefeated so far in the play pool. He could, a win here or even a tie could keep him afloat and in playoff contention, and a win could catapult him toward the top, especially if the people around him don't maintain. There's a bolt down. These guys knock each other down. They'll be getting back up though next turn. But in the meantime, it's going to let the Blacksmith get up and retaliate against not that poor little Goblin, but that little vicious little Goblin that has ran over there and tried to pee on him while he was down.
Yeah, and the thrower gets hit again. I mean, it's quite clever in a way from Jumbo. It's like, you know what, even if you take care of a Goblin, you can't score this turn, unless you really actually try and YOLO it, and try and dodge and pick it up and try and do 2 go frits. Yeah, it does have one blitzer coming into
I am
range.
a little surprised that Kill Bill didn't take a shot at that Goblin, because that mighty blow on a stunty is... Whew, that is dangerous. Yep. But I guess he didn't want to risk to go for it, and it wasn't, it's probably the saner move, the smarter play.
Yeah, here we go. And down he goes.
And the pilot is catching a connecting flight to the stars. He is stunned. He saw a blinding white light. The Blacksmith picking it up, and now he's peeing on the little Goblin.
Roles reversed. And I think this is...
He's like, how do you like that, huh? Now. You like it? How do you like when somebody does that to you?
And I think Jamie's like, you know what? You can be clever. I've got... Oh, there you go. There's another fail dodge. Now then, we do have an Agility 5 Orc Blitzer ready to lay the smackdown, and an Agility 4 Blitzer there. He's marked everyone else up quite well, but I'll be amazed. It wouldn't surprise me, right? The way Jamie thinks, he blitzes a troll. It wouldn't surprise me. And here we go. Here comes the Agility 5 dodger. Oh, not next to the sideline, though. Oh, no.
This is really dangerous. If this goes wrong... Okay, I see why he did it, because he kind of had to. But if it goes wrong...
Yeah. Boom!
Wait, what just happened? I think we had a misclick.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, misclick, and that is...
I can hear slamming upstairs. I think that's a genuine misclick.
Yeah, that had to be a misclick.
There's just been slamming upstairs.
That's unfortunate, and that's going to have severe ramifications. there because, you know, I hope the IronJawz is wearing his board shorts because he's about to go surfing.
Yeah, that's definitely misclick. Oh, that's a game, I think.
No, I mean, he can get 2 for 1 here. Actually, I was surprised no 2 for 1. There is going to be 2 for 1. Actually, it's going to be the Goblin that's going to go out. But, shoot, if it was me, I would have moved.
Oh, the pilot's got injured on his debut.
So the pilot is grounded for the rest of the game.
He is, but he'll be back for the next game.
Yep.
But that misclick, oh dear, that miskick, that is filthy. That is filthy. And
I mean, to me, if he would have took the Lollipop Man and put him right here, right underneath the IronJawz on the 16-yard line, the 16-yard marker right there, that could have been a surf of him instead, while knocking down Harry Mob. But I guess he needed to get that Goblin off him, and he figured, look, I'm probably scoring next anyway. Or is he not? Is he thinking about stalling?
Are we gonna? Oh no!
Is he thinking about stalling?
Maybe he feels bad. Maybe he feels bad because I tell you what. As soon as that misclick was done, I heard banging from upstairs. So there was definitely. I mean, I don't know how he's feeling now, John. But I mean, this is sort of thing to a young kid who could really knock him off his game. Because he had him down.
Honestly, even when you're on the other side of this. And you're not, most of us, I don't think, most of us in the MML are not happy to win this way. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to win because the other side misclicked. I mean, yeah, if you trick the guy into doing something and he made a mistake, like a tactical mistake.
Oh, here comes a foul. We finally get a foul. About time.
And I guess Chaz doesn't feel that bad.
Yeah. No.
So much for that theory.
Yeah, I think that foul tells you everything what Chaz is thinking right now. Half-time he said, I haven't got enough players. Now he's thinking, you know what, I've got this in the bag. Now I can start to foul. Now it doesn't matter if I have players go off because I'm going to make it 2-0 and he ain't coming back. So, you know, that foul has massive ramifications. He's now liking where he is and knows I can now start putting the pain in. I'm winning on the scoreboard. I'm now going to win on the foul count. But yeah, that's cruel for Jumbo. It's cruel for him.
I gotta go AFK here, Bernie. Sorry.
You go and do that. That's not a problem, buddy. So, yeah, we'll be in to see how Jumbo gets back to this now. Will he try and break in? I mean, he's got an agility 5 piece, what could possibly go for a 1-dar block if he wishes. Oh no, it's actually the agility 4 piece. Harry Mop will go for the 1-dar block. Yeah, I think personally the way Jumbo will play now is that he'll try and hurt the Chaos. I think he's going to be feeling pretty filthy. That's not a good move either. I think his head's gone, I'm afraid. I think his head's gone. And there goes the skull. And he finally gets him without... I mean, that will maybe protect the safe. I'm not sure. Again, he's tried to blitz with the Troll and the Troll's let him down. I think it's all going wrong, guys. And Mighty Chaz now... I think he's in a nice place. Don't think he'll stall another turn. I really don't. But we'll see. I think that might be worth to go for it on the Iron Claw, maybe. Try and get another one in there. Say, look, you're going to have to score this turn. But yeah. We all have games like this. And here comes the foul with the Black Hawk. And he fouled better than the Chaos. And he can. And he's sent off the Reaper. He's stunned, but the Black Hawk is sent off. The Beast is gone. And he goes back to us for Jumbo's team here. Even the refs turned on him. So, yeah. It's not good. And the only question is now, surely Mighty Chaz is going to score now. Surely he's not going to have the audacity to try and stall from this position. Because if he does, bad things can happen. I really can't believe he'll stall here. Here comes a smack. And the Iron Claw's going to get a fist in the face. The armour protects him. Now what's he going to do? Is he going to try and audacity stall this? He wouldn't have. He shouldn't. But these are brothers and they do like to annoy each other. And they'll be now better than to annoy him by saying, you want the ball? I'm going to stall. You want it that bad? You come and get it. Just a push. But this is just looking not good for these Orcs. Be interested to see what he does. Is he going to score, or is he going to stall? Are we going to get to see another stamp, I don't think. Will he try to do a one-man stamp with Lollipop Man? Ew, there you go, it's 2-0. And that, my friends, should be game over. The Battle of the Brothers looks like the younger one is going to come out on top. And yeah, that misclick has proved to be costly. And the interesting thing, I mean, when I was looking at both the schedules, and obviously the good thing with Charlie, Mighty Charles, is if he won today, his running is a lot easier, without disrespecting coaches, compared to Jambo's, because Jambo still has Random Man, the Four Horsemen, to play. But that's not going to be easy. He's also got Demented to play as well, where Mighty Chaz has played Spawn, he's played Random Man, and he's played Demented. So he's played the three big guns of the league. So, you know, he may be able to, after getting this win, and this is a big win, he may, you know, while everyone's looking at the big guys, if any of them trip up, he may be able to pinch second place if he wins out. So that might be something interesting to look at. And both teams get an extra reroll again, so, you know, the teams, that's a great catch by Heavy Mop, the agility 4-piece, the guy you got from Thunden's team, gets the ball, and I'd be interested to see what he does. I want to see a Goblin throw, regardless, either throw it to him and try and score, or just throw him at a player. Let's see a Goblin impale a Case Warrior. That would be hilarious. But yeah. Oh, that guy's, yeah, that misclick. And here we go! He's going to throw a Goblin! And he is trying to hit someone with it. It's got to re-roll, surely. Wow. First thing off, he's just going to throw it. He's going to try and hit a Warrior. Oh, wow. He's got to re-roll it, surely. He's got to re-roll. He's thinking about it. Wow! Where's he going? He's trying to throw the Goblin at a player. He fails to hit anyone, so the Goblin gets up, does a dodge, and goes running up. That is quality. That is absolute quality. That is a guy who doesn't care about winning. He just wants to do it for the lols, and he's good to his word. He said if he's going to be losing, he's going to put on a show. He tried to kill someone with a throwing Goblin. That failed. But that Goblin's gone running into a scoring threat. And here comes the foul. He ain't bothered about the ball anymore. It's just, that's it, I've had enough. And I'm just going to foul. This time the ref goes, you know what? This guy's tilting, he's gone crazy. You know what? You can stay on the pitch. I ain't getting involved in this anymore. If you want to keep fouling, go ahead. I ain't getting involved. And now he decides, you know what? I'm going to move this ball. You know, I go on there. I suppose I better move the ball. You know? And, you know, I'm sure his friendly friend will come up and join him. And, yeah, wow. That is some crazy stuff I've just witnessed there. Throwing Goblin first thing. He just likes getting the hungry one into it. He just likes getting him involved. Jess, are you there, Jess?
Yeah, I just came back on. Did I just witness the first foul?
Did you just see that crazy stuff? He had the ball, he didn't protect the ball. The first thing he did was pick the Goblin up and throw it at a Case Warrior. He failed to hit the Case Warrior, he then landed, and then the Goblin picked himself up, did a dodge and then ran away. And then he stamped, and then, with the ball loose, he stamped on a Beastman and left the ball's going down now. And then after he did all that, he thought, you know what, I'll run the ball up. You know, I mean, that is the most crazy thing I've done. I mean, he said, if I'm losing, I don't care about the ball anymore. I'm just going to stamp and hurt him and throw some Goblins for fun. And that's what he's done. And now he's lost the ball, but he won't be bothered because he knows he could still pick the ball up, hand it onto this crazy Goblin who could score. But it's, yeah, that was just mind blowing. That was just crazy. It really was. Yeah, Bezo, there could be, mate. I think he's seriously peeved off. Yeah, I should be speechless over that thrown Goblin. I mean, the ball was just there. Oh, here we go. Here comes the foul.
I was like, oh, you want to play rough?
That's it. It's gone.
You want to play rough? Okay. Gone. So hello to my little friend. And it's unsuccessful.
That's it. The ball is now irrelevant, guys. The ball is irrelevant. They've had enough. That's it.
Harry Mob says, that's all you got, punk. I pay female orcs to stomp me that way in leather suits on a regular basis.
Absolutely. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That is gangster right there.
Oh,
they have formed
man.
a cage around the ball and those unfortunate orcs. And, man, the goblin, the sneaky one, was eyeing the ball, and Boost came and said, "Boo! My ball, punk!"
That will be annoying, Jumbo. And Boo comes in and goes, "Boo!" And he takes the ball. And that's man, boys. I'll take that. Oh, this is not looking good. You better get that troll over there pronto. That troll's got to get in action. I think we're going to see for the next three turns on mass brawl. And, this could be... Oh, there goes another one down. I think he's getting stamped on. Someone's getting stamped. Everyone's getting stamped on. I think...
You get a stamp.
I think now...
You get a stamp.
You get a stamp.
You get a stamp.
You too.
Everyone gets a stamp. Everybody gets a stamp.
The guys in the crowd, you're getting a stamp. Here comes the stamp. Have some of that. The ball is irrelevant. And this is it. It took its time. Oh, man. It took its time, but that's it. It's gone into meltdown. Both teams have had enough. This is what I'm used to seeing when they both go against each other.
Did we just see that?
Here comes the
5+ dodge to take the ball away.
Get out, Boo!
And he says, "Boo!" right back at you. Are we gonna see crazy dodge here? Yeah, the sneaky one gets sneaky, picks up the ball, and sticks away for the touchdown.
Woo! The Goblin!
Sick!
It's done!
Sick! I like that!
The Postman! He's nicknamed the Postman because he always delivers. That was an amazing play. Campbell's back in it. 2-1. That is crazy. Oh man, that was this fun. Game is going bonkers. This game is going bonkers all of a sudden. And the Goblin has just pinched it off Boo. And it's now 2-1. Oh my word. It's 2-1, and I suppose it's probably... I suppose Jumbo's going to go, "Hey, Jess, highlight that." Yeah, man.
Well, I said highlight that. That's definitely a highlight. That is impressive. That is some crazy dodging and smacking, and you can't... Man, where was all that earlier?
I don't know. I mean, this is it. I mean, the thing is, that was with the Agility 3 player as well. That wasn't the Agility 4, the Agility 5 player. That was the Agility 3 player going, "You know what, guys? Yeah, don't forget about me. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to punch Boo's lights out, and the Goblin's going to take it and score." Yeah, I like that.
Ready, break.
Yeah.
Execute.
Perfect defense. That's not bad. You'd have preferred the... Oh, look where the ball is. Oh, now then.
Wow. The plot thickens, Bernie. We have a real bona fide match, right? What?
What's he do? Oh, man.
At this point, it just looks like Rambo's just not... He's like, "I'm not going to get my hopes up. Whatevs."
Man.
That's... that's... You got him. You had to reline your players up there. How do you not...
Oh, I don't know. That is something I'm not...
Right now, Rambo's playing like a guy who just wants this game over with.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm bored. I don't want to play anymore. You won."
Yeah. You'd have thought, though, with scoring that crazy touchdown, he'd be back in it. He's probably looking 2 tenths thinking, "You know what? I ain't going to score." But no, you can't think like that. I'll have a way of doing it.
You can always score. You got a Goblin sitting next to a troll.
Yeah, absolutely. I think his inexperience is coming through there. Because that to me was an amazing sort of opportunity to put some pressure on. But we'll see. We'll see what happens now. But yeah, that is a bit crazy, to be fair. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes now. But yeah, chances of Jamie scoring. He had a good chance. I mean, if he uses perfect defense and he moved them across there, he had a lot better chance. But he decided to stay where he was. So it's tough, but he's still got a slim chance if he wants to. Yeah, that's the mum just asking, "Can Jumbo score? I'd rather this be a draw. It'd be much better in our household if it was a draw. Can you not fiddle it, Bernie? Can you not just cheat and fiddle it? Make it 2-2? I don't think we're going to get it. And the thing is, this Chazza's going to win it, and he's a big smack talk of the two of them. So yeah, it's going to be hell in his household. Yeah, I know. It's going to be hell, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. The mum's not impressed. She's thinking that this is going to be trouble after this game. As soon as this game finishes, there's going to be all hell to pay. Here comes another foul. Yes. Oh, now then, which blitz is this? Oh no, he's not going to play. He's going for a Blackhawk. He did say he'd kill a Blackhawk. And is he going to get his wish? No. Fouling's been a bit poor. Now then, what do you do here? Answers on a postcard. Yeah, Bez was asking, was that another misclick? I don't think it was. I don't know. I'd have to ask him, to be honest. Yeah, that was a good touchdown, though. Here comes the Goblin throw. Well, here we go. He's going to aim it. It's thrown. Oh, no. Oh, boo.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm thoroughly confused.
But I'll tell you what he tried to do there. He tried to pick his Goblin up and throw it at the ball carrier and impale the ball carrier.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do. And it failed horribly.
This match started off really awesome for like the first 3 turns, and it went completely off the rails to like I don't know what they were doing. Then there was this flash of brilliance at the in turn 14, and then I was like, okay, we're about to see an exciting epic finish, and then I don't know what's going on.
And then I don't know.
A street fight.
This is kids sphere. This is kids. He's probably thought, you know what. But the thing is, Jambo's not as bothered about the win. He just wants to. He's probably looking now. If I can get this troll to throw this goblin and kill a Case Warrior, that would be more awesome than the win. And that's what he's probably tried to do. It's not the best way. There you go. There's another smack down there. I mean, that's the best way to do it, I suppose. But yeah, let's see what happens here. So yeah, the good old kill and kill are going to get another win. That puts them on 6 points, so that gives them an outside chance. Because like I said, their running is a lot kinder. Because I think Spooner Cthulhu has still got to play Demented. And I think Random Mad has to play Demented as well. So the big 3 have to play each other. And I think Chaz has... I think he's got like... here we go. 5 plus throw. He's trying to farm SPP now. Here we go. Have another throw. No. But yeah, so he'll be happy. He's got himself a win against his brother, and he has the bragging rights. But like I said, this is a conference game, so this will happen next season as well. As per usual, the hungry one, the troll, he gets it done again, smacks a Case Warrior on the floor, and wouldn't be surprised if they punch that beastman out the way and start fouling again. I think the ball is irrelevant right now for Jambo. I think has been all half, to be fair. So let's have a look. Here comes the blitz. He's going after the Challenge League Russia. It doesn't work, so he'll have a reroll. Oh, he so wanted to hurt that guy.
The third place Challenge League Russia.
And obviously we're on turn 16 here. No turn 16 fouling. You want to bet? Here we go. Boom. Have a bit of that. No, it's fine. He's going to try and go for the ball. That's the only really thing now. I would, but you never know. We've been second guessing. I mean, he could try and hit that Case Warrior. Parlon, he could try and hit him with the Iron Claw. He could even bring another player across if he wishes. It's up to him. There we go. We're going to get a few more hits. There's another one. And Mighty Chaz is going down. The postman gives him a good slap to the Mighty Chaz. Now that would have been a bit of fun if Mighty Chaz got injured. No, that's no good. Sure, he's not going to do a 2 dice block again. He's got another off down here he can use. Yeah, here we go. He's going to have another slap on this guy. Oh, he's interesting.
Forget the ball. He's going.
He does, yeah.
Full on that Chaos Warrior. He wants to get Pylon down and make him stay, and unable to make it count.
And that I do believe is the game.
That's it.
There we go. That is the game, and it is all over. So the Battle of the Brothers is won by the little brother. Kill, kill, and kill by 2 touchdowns to 1. I don't know if you want to send invites out, Jess?
To them for the party? Sure. Hold on a second here.
Two different sides of the story, and yeah, I think that misclick was one of the big things. I think after that he probably lost it with himself. Not a nice thing to happen to it.
All right, so 1 cent to Mighty Chaz, and then Jumbo Rumble. see if this works. Is it 02? Jumbo Rumbo 02 or?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, 02. Yeah, that's the fella.
All right, so we have Mighty Chaz 007 has joined us in the chat. Let's see if we can get your big brother in here as well. But you are the winner. Congratulations on the victory, 2-1.
Yep.
How does it feel to beat your older brother after all the smack talking you guys did all week?
Feels good, but I think I dominated him.
Did you feel bad for a minute about the misclick? It looked like he had you up there in the corner.
Yeah.
When,
It misclicked, but I think I had a lot of cover down there anyways. So I don't know. Don't know how the game would turn out if he didn't misclick, but I did have a lot of cover ready. So.
Right. Only 4 armor breaks for kill, kill, and kill, and yet the domination was pretty harsh. 4 armor breaks, only 1 KO. You didn't hurt anybody, other than through fouling, right? Did the fouling work out?
No, well, it didn't really work out much. No.
Okay. So then let me ask you this: all week, all you thought about was killing these orcs, and you didn't manage to hurt them in the kill box, but you did, hurt them in the pride and in the scoreboard. So is that satisfactory to you? Can you walk away with kind of feeling satisfied?
It was a bit annoying that I didn't injure any players because I would have rubbed it in his face even more, but I can do it for win.
So are you gonna be nice about this, or all week is this gonna be continued to get thrown in his face that you beat him?
Well, it was the other way around. It would be in my face, so I don't see why I should be in his face.
And speaking of your brother, it looks like we got Rambo in the chat. Rambo, tough loss for you. Did this go the way that you expected in terms of how it played out strategy-wise?
It was alright, and I didn't really want to actually win. I just wanted to try and destroy his team as best as I could.
Absolutely, Bernie. I'm sorry. Can you take over the interview? I got to go AFK for a second.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah. Me and Jess was talking. Obviously, you got yourself back in the game, and then was it a misclick when you had the POW?
It was a misclick. I was a bit annoyed, but I could try and recover it as best as I could.
Yeah, I mean I think the full chat felt sorry for you then because you got yourself to that position. You got the POW, and it's happened to us all with the misclick. It's gutting. The only thing we was questioning was I think 10-15, the perfect defense. We expected you to move your orcs near the ball, and that never happened. So that was the play we wasn't sure on. But is there anything you thought you could have done differently in that game, Jambo? Was there anything you thought you could have done better, or?
No, not really. I tried the best as I could. I kept calm, I focused.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, we sort of figured out that your game plan was to hurt, not win. I mean, I did make people aware of that. And that looked like what he was on about. He's like the ball was second to actually hurting him. But obviously that touchdown, you must have loved that touchdown. The Agility 3 blitzer slapping down the Case Warrior, and then your Goblin picking the ball up and scoring. That we think that might actually be on the highlight reel for the week. So you must have been pretty happy with that touchdown.
Yeah, I was actually pretty happy. And then as I was actually scoring that touchdown, my Chaz here started saying that I was lucky and that.
Well, it was lucky 5+. Right?
So you weren't happy with that, Chaz? You wasn't amused?
5+, 1 dice, POW. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, you don't seem very happy about that. Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, don't you think he deserved a touchdown, Chaz, for his effort? No.
Didn't deserve it. No.
No. Okay.
Dominated the game, and he goes and dodges and scores.
What was happening in the first half? I expected fouls. We were disappointed. We came to see fouls, and we didn't see it in the first half. And then when you did start fouling, none of you was any good at it.
I don't know. I don't know what actually happened with the fouling.
Is there going to be extra training this week for you guys to foul better? Because that was pretty poor.
Yeah, I'm probably going to put them special fouling, and probably next week I'll probably foul over that team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking to see who's got what next week, because obviously Jest isn't here. But
yeah, I've got Random next week.
Random Mad. Oh well, one of the 4 horsemen. That'll be fun for you. Any message to Random Mad you want to send, Jambo?
Well, just be prepared because I'm coming at you like a ton of bricks.
Ooh, that is fighting talk. Obviously, your younger brother has already shown up Random Mad by beating him 3-1. So, do you think you can do the double and beat Random Mad?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat him, and I'm gonna beat him twice as hard.
Ooh, that is fighting talk. So, well, I don't know what to say to that, because obviously I'm a 4 horseman as well, so I'm trying to keep neutral here, because, you know, that's one of my boys is trying to hurt her, and then he's trying to hurt my other boy. Oh my god, it's a bit awkward for me. But Chazza, I mean, that is a big win for you, mate. I mean, that's 6 points now.
Look
that
at
is
the
6
leaderboard.
points.
I've switched over Jambo Ramba, so that means I'm above him. So, beat that.
So yeah, there's me thinking you got a chance at the playoffs, and you're like, I'm just above my brother. That's all that matters. Do you think you can still? Do you think you can make the playoffs? Because
I think I've got quite a bit of I've got an easy running after that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, we said that. I mean, without being disrespectful to the coaches, but you've already played Demented. I mean, obviously, you was a bit filthy about losing that game to Demented, weren't you? Because you was winning 1-0, and then, in your opinion, you was diced, wasn't you? And you lost 2-1. But again, taking Demented, and I think no one's scored against Demented yet, so to push him close, that is impressive. You've also beat Random Mad, one of the 4 horsemen, who's already claimed he's going to win the Challenge Cup, so you've already beat the future champion, so that's got to be good. And now you've beaten your brother, so you know it's looking good. And like I said, this team, I think Jess will back me up on here. This team is nowhere near the finished article, and it's gonna get nasty if you can keep the players. I mean, I think that's a good thing that both of you have come through this with no deaths, as much as I'm sure both of you would have liked to hit the other team. I mean, Kill and Kill have got the rat race rushers next. I expect someone of your ability to have a gilt-edge opportunity to win that. And then you finish with the Regal Knights, who have been getting a bit of a beating as well. So Kill and Kill have got a great chance to get another 6 points. And then, obviously, you know, if Demented can do you a favour and beat the Spawn and beat Rand, you've got an outside chance, I think, Chaz. So, you know, you're not out of this, I don't think. I don't know what Jess thinks, but looking at the table, I think, you're up to 3rd.
All I can do is keep winning my games, that's all I can do.
Yeah. I mean, that puts you on 6 points now. So you potentially could finish on 12. So yeah, I mean, if the Scuttlebutt was to get destroyed by Demented, then he would have to get 4 or 5 points from his last 2 games. So this is what I like about it. It's quite a competitive ladder. You know, there's quite a few teams who can still do. Random Bad is still in there. The Green IronJawz have got a tough run in, but they're still not out of it. And then obviously Kill, Scuttlebutt, and I think Demented, it's safe to say, he is going to go through bar a disaster. So yeah, there's no Neggles in the family stew, no apart from me, unfortunately. But yeah, sorry, Chaz, you were saying?
I don't think there's any way Demented won't go through, to be honest.
Yeah, he is a classic player, isn't he? You know, but I think 2nd place is still up for grabs. I know Josiah Frost has claimed that the legendary Scuttlebutt will win it. I'm not convinced on that. As good of a player he is, I don't have him as a champion. He could try and change my mind by being Demented, but I don't think so. I think Demented will win that. And obviously Random Mad's still got a chance as well. So yeah, I think you've got a chance. I mean, what do you think, Jess? Who's the 2 you're picking to go through? I think Demented's through, and I don't think Spawn of Cthulhu is a done deal.
I definitely agree with Demented's going through. This is so tough. It's really too tough to call at this point. If I had to make a fleeting guess, I mean, just the pedigree behind the Scuttlebutts makes them kind of the favorite for that 2nd slot. But you know, we saw some pretty good play from both of these coaches today too. So they're sitting right in the middle of this pack, and people can leapfrog each other. It's very much, that 2nd spot is very much open. So anything could happen. That's what I say.
Yeah. I think what we'll see 2nd season with these two, the teams obviously are developing the right way, and you know, if they keep with these teams, I'm sure they are. I mean, both of them said they're going to stay with these teams. They're going to get better and better, and obviously the more they play, the more better they'll get as coaches. And yeah, I think, you know, these two give it a couple of seasons, they'll be viable for trying to have a crack at the pros, I think.
I've been very impressed with both of them this season. If anything, this game was entertaining, but also kind of weird because I feel like there was so much fanfare and like too much publicity around it, and maybe like some outside pressures coming in, and them feeling like they had to really go at each other's throats to where they may not have played, especially Jambo Rambo. Sorry, I'm not pronouncing it right. But especially Jambo Rambo. There we go, because I'm sick. I'm sorry. But I saw him play against Go Dogs last week, and I thought, wow, this positioning is great. I mean, this kid knows what he's doing really well. And then the play today was just, it was like it wasn't focused. He had other things on his mind. I guess my question for him is, are you kind of glad that this is over with so you can put it in your rearview mirror and get back to doing things, kind of with less other pressures outside than winning?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy this game's over. It was just that I was pretty in focus because IronJawz was actually saying that I'm lucky in that, and it was making me not keep focus.
Right, psychological battles are serious, and kudos to Chaz for getting in your head like that. Because you definitely did. Like the guy, the way you played today was nowhere near like last week, but. Still, that being said, both of you show, like, real promise. I'm wondering, do you think your abilities, I understand your dad tells me both of you play chess. Do you think that helps you out a lot and it gives you an advantage here in Blood Bowl?
Yeah, it does a bit, because it's like the strategic thing about it.
Right. What do you think, Chaz?
I think, like, the positioning on chess will like help you position in Blood Bowl because you got to get your pieces in the right place. Make sure like they're not going to get taken out. If you get what I mean.
Right. Yeah, I love that little horseshoe formation that Rambo started off with. That was awesome. You might see some other people in the league start to adapt that as well. That was great, especially when the other side has a wizard. But so basically, if you're looking how to adapt formations with somebody else as a wizard and you're a Bashi team, go ask Rambo for advice. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is, I mean, this is what I was a bit concerned with Jumbo with, was that when these two play, his game plan goes out the window and he just wants to beat his little brother up. And I think we've just seen that again. I think we've seen, if you look at most of the games Jumbo's played this season, they've been pretty well thought, solid, but every time these two play each other, they both just, the game plan goes. I think Mike Chaz now is a bit more experienced. He sort of sticks to the game plan a lot more than he used to, where that's where Jumbo's just got to, just think, what, let's go for the win. We're good enough to win, and he's proven that over the other games. But, it's good to hurt him, but at the same time, let's try and get our positioning right like we did last week and the week before. And, just get up. But again, I mean, this isn't the first time he's done this, obviously. Against Spodokatula, a lot of people say go for the win, but he just likes destroying teams. So I suppose when you're looking like that, this isn't a big surprise. But he's still like a rookie, as Jumbo. He's come to Blood Bowl late. He loves the game. He's trying. And it's full kudos to him, because a lot of people will win at all costs. He's the opposite. He wants to have fun at all costs. And if he wins, then that's great. If not... and I think he proved that with the Goblin Throws, where he's trying to impale a Chaos player. Because he knows that would be an awesome talking point.
Because if the game's not fun anymore, why play it, right?
Exactly. And I think that's the difference between the two, is Mighty Chaz is all for the big W, where Jumbo's all for the death and the fun. And if he can make a highlight, like I said, impaling a Chaos Warrior, then he'd rather have that and take that than a win. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, it was a good game. It was a good game.
It didn't really injure me much though, because he badly hurt me, but didn't really do much damage because
but both. The thing is, Chaz, both your teams, you both haven't got really any killer skills yet, have you? I mean, that's the thing. And Jambo obviously did state that he was going for the Orc Elf passing game more than killing, and he's gone Agility 5, Agility 4. Like I said, when he starts to learn to use them more, he'll do a lot better. I think now this game's out the way, he can hopefully get back to his normal sort of style next week, and just do his best again. But obviously it's going to be tough because he's got play gink, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, thanks for playing the game, guys. It was good. I know it was stressful. I know you've both been smack talking. It can't be easy, both being in the same room, playing one another. And really lucky with the misclick, Jumbo. We've all been there, mate. So that's sad. But just remember that goblin he scored, and that could be on the highlight reel. So you know that's something Chaz won't
very
get.
well be.
So
I
think
one
that's
last
it. I mean,
question. I don't know if this was already asked before. Excuse me. Was a controller thrown, or what was thrown when the misclick happened?
When the misclick happened, I kind of like I just threw my controller in absolute utter rage.
I'd be pissed too, man. That happened to me against Resner. And I had to. I wasn't able to blitz the ball free for the ball carrier, and even he felt bad about it. You know, because nobody likes to win. You know, like your brother said, he kind of felt bad about it for a sec, because nobody likes to win that way because there was just like a misclick, you know. But hey, yeah, and then he felt bad about it for a second, and then he stamped your guys anyway.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
But yeah, I mean that's it. When we use a misclick, because obviously we said, "Is that a misclick?" and all of a sudden we had a big massive bang, and they thought, "Oh, yeah,
yep,
that's a misclick." And I mean it's filthy, and especially against your against your younger brother as well, and it basically cost you a touchdown. But well, you know, there you go. You live and learn, and there we go. Imagine you'd play Carlton Cass in the same room. Yes, I would, Lou. Yeah, I don't mind playing Carlton Cass in the same room. That'd be fun. But yeah, thanks again, guys. I don't think there's any more questions in the chat. So well played, both of you. You can both hold your head hard, and I'm sure with this being a conference game, there'll be many battles between you two to come in the seasons to come. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to both of these two developing. Like I think you guys are going to be great players. So good luck to you. Good luck for the rest of the season, and I look forward to see you guys continuing to grow as Blood Bowl players.
Yep.
All right, so let me wrap this broadcast up. Bernie, you got any last thoughts before we close?
Four Horsemen.
Anything else from the coaches? All right, and so you have been watching the MML. Check out MMLPro.com for more about the teams, more background stories about all the different teams in MML, how to get involved yourself, and kind of a way to keep abreast of our schedule. All right, thanks. This has been SeriousJest with my co-host BernieBuffon, our coaches Jambo Rambo and Mighty Chaz, and we are